Man charged in connection to the 2016 shooting of 9-year-old Za'layia Jenkins will spend 40 years in prison for the crime. Madeline O'Neill live at the Public Safety Building with the message from the victim's mother at sentencing today. She waited a long time for this.
Right, and you hear time heals all wounds, but Za'layya's mother says that's just not the case. But one of the men convicted in her daughter's death will now spend a considerable amount of time in prison, sentenced to 40 years here today, and that's on top of the life sentence he's serving for a different homicide.
Every day I miss her.
For Za'layia Jenkins' mother, her 9-year-old daughter's death was a life sentence.
It's been 6 years, 6 long, hard years.
At Otha Brown's sentencing, Destiny Boone didn't want her face shown, but made sure her message was heard.
What he did was horrible.
After a jury trial, Brown was found guilty this June of first-degree reckless homicide in Za'layya's death.
Well, he pulls the trigger 21 times, shooting at an occupied house.
The state says Brown, along with Tony Powell and DeMonte Jennings, got in an argument with a man unhappy they were dealing drugs near his house. That man shot at Brown, Powell, and Jennings as they drove away. The three then came back and all shot at the house.
Somebody inside got hit. Unfortunately, it's an innocent little girl who gets shot in the head and killed.
So you pulled the trigger more than either of those other guys?
Brown's attorney asked the judge to take Brown's intellectual challenges into account.
He may have been physically, chronologically older than the other two co-defendants, but there's no doubt in my mind that he was not the leader.
Mr. Brown, is there anything you'd like to tell me?
No.
The judge handed down a 40-year prison sentence, while Za'layya's mother offered this.
I'm not angry about it anymore. It hurts really bad, but I'm not angry. I forgive them. As hard as that is.
Now, Brown is already serving a life sentence for the homicide of a man about a year after Za'layya's death. And the two other men convicted and sentenced in her death were sentenced to 35 years and 41 years in prison. Brown's attorney does say Brown plans to appeal. Live in Milwaukee, Madeline O'Neill, FOX6 News.
What strength from that mother in court today. Maddie, thanks.